Hi, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kate. I'm an integrative relational psychotherapist, a life coach, a yoga instructor, and an author. If you would like to schedule an individual online session with me, then you can find all of the relevant information on my webpage. Now, as you probably know, I do sort of specialize in narcissistic and borderline personality disorders. And narcissists and borderlines are clients that I very frequently work with, either individually or in a couple. Because a narcissist and a borderline is one of the most frequent narcissistic relationships or couples type. Therefore, I would like to talk about the so-called narcissistic fuel today. I'm sure that if you've read anything about narcissism, you have already heard or read about the narcissistic fuel. Now, I think that you more or less get the idea of what narcissistic fuel is, but I will share with you a slightly different viewpoint as well, because I'm almost convinced that you haven't thought of that specific type of behavior as narcissistic fuel as well. But let's first talk about what is narcissistic fuel, in case you haven't yet heard of the expression. Now, you probably know that narcissists thrive when they are the center of attention. They absolutely need attention, adoration, deference from other people. They need to feel admired, they need to feel respected, looked up to. They want everyone to believe that they are the best, the smartest, the most successful, the most powerful, the most brilliant. One of the key narcissistic traits, namely, is this sense of grandiosity that they exhibit everywhere in every relationship. And initially, I think that we're all quite smitten with narcissists. They charm the socks off of us, and we do indeed believe that they are this charismatic, wonderful, brilliant, funny, witty, intellectual individuals that they present themselves to be. I'm not gonna in any way oppose that, because many narcissists are indeed charming. They can be very generous at the beginning of the relationship when they are trying to charm you and win you over. They are certainly well read. Many of them are highly intelligent. They are very skillful also when it comes to interpersonal relations. But unfortunately, they need a whole lot of attention and admiration in order to be able to maintain this false sense of self, this narcissistic mask that they present to the general public. Because deep down, they feel quite the opposite. But that's a subject for another video or already off another video. Anyhow, moving back to the narcissistic fuel. You as the narcissist's partner or wannabe partner, you provide your narcissist with a whole lot of attention, affection, empathy, admiration. You're in awe of them because they seem to be perfect. And you feel like that when you are next to them as well, at least for a short period of time until they change their minds about you. But so long as you're providing narcissists with love, affection, admiration, respect, deference, so long as you treat them as if they were truly special, unique, one of the kind, as grandiose as they think to be, then everything is perfect. Then all of this that I have just enumerated is part of the narcissistic fuel that you are providing to your narcissist. And your narcissist most desperately need lots and lots of these positive feedbacks from you. What they need basically is a highly positive, reflected sense of self that they receive from you. And as soon as this narcissistic fuel starts diluting, or, as soon as you start running out of it, because it's extremely taxing emotionally and energetically to keep providing all of that fuel all the time, narcissist starts to pull away because they need to find another individual who will provide them with the narcissistic fuel that they need. Up until here, I think everything is clear, and you know that as soon as you start providing narcissistic fuel, you are very much wanted and loved and admired. But what you're mistaken is the fact that narcissists only thrive on positive feedback from you. You know, we all like to receive positive feedback. We feel better if other people like us. But for narcissists, any kind of fuel is acceptable, even negative narcissistic fuel. Now, if you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, then you know that eventually your narcissist will start pulling back. They will do the vanishing act. They will simply disappear, stop responding to your calls, or they will start behaving in quite a nasty way towards you, which is highly surprising and unexpected for you. And what happens then? Now, if you have a borderline personality structure, not necessarily a disorder, that kind of emotional and even physical withdrawal will freak you out completely, because it will evoke your underlying depression, your anxiety, your separation anxiety, and your huge fear of abandonment. So what happens then? Well, first of all, you start shoveling your narcissist with even more positive narcissistic fuel. You start to almost grovel, and they like that too. It's kind of humiliating for you, and in a way they feel sorry for you, but at the same time, they're also loving it. They're loving it even when you throw a tantrum, even when you're screaming at them, even when you're active, completely out of control. Now, you might think that this kind of negative narcissistic fuel might not be acceptable to them. However, it is, especially if they don't have anyone else in their lives providing them with a positive narcissistic fuel. Narcissists need their narcissistic fuel, be it positive or negative, because in their mind, it's like, well, she's telling me how horrible I am, how she doesn't love me anymore, how she wants to get away from me, yet she's doing everything in her power to win me back. And I'm so powerful that I can provoke such an intense negative reaction on her part, be it anger or sadness or guilt or confusion. Narcissists, are known for their very fine-tuned feelings of how you are feeling and sensing at a specific moment in time. They know which buttons to push. And this gives them power as well, because they know how to provoke you, they know how to make you react in a certain way, and that too gives them a lot of narcissistic fuel, because it only proves that they truly are grandiose, omnipotent, powerful, influential, and that they can make you do whatever they want. So the next time you're thinking about providing your narcissist with negative feedback, believing that that will have a negative impact on them, think again. Because narcissists want their fuel, positive and negative. As soon as they find a replacement for a positive narcissistic fuel, they will, of course, discard you and ignore you completely. But if you truly want to withdraw all of your admiration, adoration, respect, and so on and so forth for narcissists, if you truly want them to start wanting you, then you need to withdraw completely. Don't give them any narcissistic fuel of any kind. Don't pay any attention to them anymore. That's what infuriates them the most. That's when they will slowly start coming back into your life, even though they had probably abandoned you not so long ago. So this was a very short video presentation on narcissistic fuel. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them in the comment section. You can, of course, comment as well if you would like to share your thoughts. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Do subscribe to my channel. There will be more videos coming up very soon. Take care.